Hey everyone, what's up? So this is day 716, I believe, of my journey to life. If you're watching this from my YouTube channel and you are subscribed to my YouTube channel and you were here via my smoking videos or any other videos I've posted over the last 13, 14 years, this is my journey to life entry. It is a blog series that I've been walking for over a decade. The idea was that you walk or write a blog every day for 7 years as a process of self-transformation. And I was writing pretty consistently. Some years I was posting more so than more than others, but mostly consistent until about 4 years ago when I had my son. And I recently started again and initiated it with a 30-day blogging, 30 days of blogging. And I'm on day 16, 17, I believe. And I was feeling like, you know what? I want to talk, because speaking is so much more real. It's more who I am. It's more, you can get to the real picture, the real like sound and the real expression of who I am and what I'm trying to say. Words on the screen is so easy to misinterpret. I know firsthand because I do it. So I thought, you know what? I can come and speak here. I have a voice, I have a camera, I have a lot of experience speaking on camera. So I was like, why don't I just do my journey to life today on video? And I feel better already. I was not looking forward to it. And I'm really into these days doing things that are fun and pleasurable and joyful, and nothing that I have to force or effort or push myself through, because I did that. I walked that process of walking through resistance and pushing myself and moving myself to do stuff. And now I'm like, I just want to have fun in my life. And so this is fun for me, and it's way more enjoyable to do my journey to life this way. And yeah, so cheers. Thank you for being here. I find this a really fun way to express myself. I love talking. I love sharing my perspective. And I am hesitant to set a goal to complete my journey to life, but how cool would that be if I fucking did 7 years worth of blogs? Because if I could do it this way, I think it might be an easy peasy ride, like just smooth sailing. So we'll see what happens. I just want to talk a little bit about, so my YouTube channel here has been all over the place in terms of how I've used it. Initially, it was strictly for self-reflection processes, like to face myself, to see myself on camera, to get over my fears, to get over my insecurities, to get over my, ideas of what other people thought about me. And it worked. It worked. But that was like a lot of this channel and what I used it for. And then I started using it for tarot readings and card readings, and that was super fun. I freaking love that process. Like, talk about feeling born anew. Like, that was me. That's what I did. And then I got into a water business, and I was trying to do a water business online, and shifted again my channel to promote that business. And then I stopped doing that business. I've had another baby since. Now I have a baby girl who's 6 months old, and so I'm 6 months postpartum. And I haven't really done much with my YouTube channel, but I just thought this might be a cool bridge to fill in the gap of what's been going on. And yeah, I don't know. I'm here, and I just wanted to share. So what's the point, I suppose? What's the point for today? Okay, here's a point. If you are subscribed to my YouTube channel because of my smoking videos, and I have one smoking video in particular that has, like, I get views on it every single day. People still subscribe to my channel from that video, and I posted it, I don't know, maybe 4 years ago, 3 years ago. And it's a still very active video. And so if you're here because you found that video and you were inspired by my quitting smoking journey, which I've read all your comments, I'm so grateful that that video and my process has helped you and inspired you. And how I got there, how I became that being that could express in that video and share what I shared, was by walking what's called the Desteni process. In 2009, I came across a website. Actually, it was YouTube. Beautiful YouTube. Posting videos about a woman who could, what I understood as channeling, basically open herself up as an interdimensional portal and allowed all and everything of an ad's existence to speak and communicate, and a process began for life. And I started watching the videos, I started checking out the forum, reading the articles, and I resonated so deeply with what was being shared. And the main point for me was the point of responsibility, that who I am is responsible for all that is. Because, I mean, that's who we are, right? We are God in the flesh. We are the universe made manifest. Like, there is nothing outside of us. There's nothing greater than us. We are an expression of what is here, and look at what is here, you know? So, yeah, I really resonated with the Desteni message, and they offered some very specific tools to support oneself, to transcend one's limitations and beliefs and mind, essentially, and ego. And so I walked that process, and you can go back to my earlier videos on this channel and see what I did in every video, and what I talked about, and what I was learning, and what I realized. And so that smoking video that brought you to my channel very much was a product and result of the Desteni process and the tools of self-forgiveness, self-honesty, writing, pushing through fears, pushing through limitations, pushing through ideas of who self is, and just learning how to become a free being that can stand within and as themselves, free and clear, and without fear of anyone or anything, confident, self-assured, knowing who self is. Like, man, I can't even begin to tell you, but I am going to begin to tell you what the Desteni process has done for me. It has revolutionized my life. I would not be here. I would not be what people have told me is a very strong presence and a strong voice. I wouldn't have any of that without the Desteni process, and I'm very grateful. And that's why I'm here, because I want to continue sharing what I've learned and what I've realized because of this process that I've applied. And to say also that there are beliefs in this world that keep people trapped within an idea that there's only one way to be, or one way to do something, or one way to get somewhere, or one way to create. And it's absolute deceptive bullshit. So don't ever believe anyone if they ever tell you this is the only way. It's not true. It's not. Look at the diversity of life. Look at how diverse life is in every kingdom there is. Animal, plant. Those are the two I know. Elements. Like, look at all the kingdoms on this planet. Life is diverse. It's diverse. It expresses in such a unfathomable, whatever, rich way. It is so complex. There's so many different ways of expressions. Sure, clearly there is not one way to be. There's not one way to do something. There's not one way to realize self. There's not one way to exist. There's not one way to create. And remind me to tell you that, because me and my partner are a great example of that. There is not one way to create. So if someone says that there's one way to do something to get a result that you want, it's not true. You are such a unique, sovereign, individual expression of life, and what works for you and what is best for you and what will get you to where you need to go to fulfill your life so that you live fully, wholly, soundly, that's for you to discover. That is not for anyone else to tell you. People can say, hey, this worked for me. I can say, hey, this Desteni process, it worked for me. Other people can say, hey, you know what? The church and the Bible works for me. Hey, you know what? Alcoholics Anonymous worked for me. Hey, you know what? TikTok worked for me. Like, no one can tell you what is the right way to be or do or find what it is you're looking for. You're going to have to find that on your own. So just please, please, please don't let anyone try to convince you that if you're not doing something or buying something or expressing something or participating in some activity that you're doing something wrong. They're lying. They're lying to themselves. So don't believe their own lie, okay? So now that I've said that, yeah, I just wanted to share that. So this is why I'm here. I want to share my perspective. I want to share my expression. I want to share who I am, what I've walked, what I've realized, because I'm a different person, and I owe it all to the Destiny process. And it really did free me from such self-imposed enslavement. And I just want to be here to support other people to realize how empowered they are and how they have everything they need, everything they want, everything they could ever possibly need or want. They already have it. And I just want to support people to realize who they really are, because they need nothing outside of them. They need nothing outside of them. You need nothing outside of you to become your utmost potential as life. So that's why I'm here. Thank you for listening. I'm going to put my glasses on, but the reason I don't wear these is because you can see my ring light. So this is just not good. Anyways, thank you for listening. Thank you for being here. I will be back for sure. Okay, thanks. And if you're interested in learning more about Destiny and the message and the tools, I'll put a link below so you can check that out. Okay, thanks y'all. Oh, also I'll put the link to my Journey to Life blog, so if you're interested in checking that out in my process, that will be linked below also. Okay, goodbye.